So I was attracted to the whole package really. I'm really into travelling and that's something you get to experience with this company. You also get to try different departments, which is brilliant because no one has any idea what you really want to do when you finish uni. And it's just a great way to start your career.
I wanted to join the graduate scheme where I would have the opportunity to travel. So OneSubsea definitely offers that.
First attracted me to the company was that it was an international company. So it was the opportunity as well to work for a company that has bases all over the world and to really delve headfirst into a new industry.
I would advise anyone applying to research the company and research the industry. Show that you know about some of the projects that have taken place, that you know perhaps a bit more about what's coming up in the future, both not necessarily just with our company, but with oil and gas in general.
The application process is really thorough, so it makes sure that you want to work within the industry and work with OneSubsea. However, OneSubsea make it very clear the type of skills they are looking for and the type of person they're looking for.
There were a lot of things that were covered from the moment of actually doing the initial application online to actually the assessment centre. And so the initial application, there are a number of questions to fill out which were concerning sort of what your interests were in project management, why the industry, and then there was also some preparation for the assessment day where they wanted us to set up a presentation which again touched on what you thought made a good project manager, etc. And then on the actual day itself there were a number of tests. It was a rigorous process, but it got a full understanding of where you were as a project manager.
I found the application process very interesting and very different to other ones. It was pretty straightforward at the beginning. I just needed to submit my CV and then I got invited to the assessment centre. And the whole day was really interesting. It was a really long day, but I think I understand why they made it so long. They tried to test us on different levels, but also get to know us.
I think it gave me a chance to express myself in the best light in all areas and gave a true picture and reflection of myself as a candidate and a real feel for the company.
It's a good day, it's enjoyable. It's a long day, but it is enjoyable. The activities you get up to, they're not mundane. You're always doing different things and testing different aspects, and you've got to think on your feet during the day, which is good. It keeps you interested.
For me, it was something I knew very little about the energy industry and oil and gas industry. I had very little experience and very little knowledge about it, but the incentives of working here were really strong, and I'm really glad I made that move. Everyone here is really inviting and there's a good onboarding structure. So you're never really left on your own. There's always somebody to go to, and everyone's really friendly and inviting and wanting to ask you questions and wanting to answer questions you have.
The opportunity to expand our personal boundaries, so really to just try new things, set our own objectives, and in terms of opportunities within the scheme, we're also going to have a lot of opportunities to travel and to be involved in big projects, so it's a bit daunting but really exciting as well.
They fully understand that you come in as a graduate and you don't have a wealth of experience and knowledge, but they really understand that you want to learn and that they're there to support you along the way.
So in terms of a support network, I know HR and especially the team around us have been really supportive of all the new starters. So there were 5 new starters in project management this year, and we've all sort of collectively said how welcoming and how supportive everyone around us has been. So that's something that's been really encouraging for us all to see, and we've all, as I said, we've all mentioned that to each other. I definitely feel that there's a strong team feel about the project management community. We're all sort of in it together, and it all feels like we're all sort of after the same objective really, which is nice to see.
When we first came as a group of graduates, it is quite intimidating coming out of a university lifestyle where you're with a lot of people your own age and you're coming into a professional workplace. But from day one, you were made to feel very much as part of the office. Not like you were a number on a spreadsheet, more like you were an employee of the company.
I think everyone here understands the gap between university and work, so everyone understands that struggle and wants it to be as easy and straightforward as possible.
After the 2-year grad scheme, it's really good here because you have a personal development and you can climb the ladder at your own speed. If you want to go higher, you can. You just need to put the effort in. Whatever you put in, you can get out of it. It's also really good as well because if you decide you don't want to stay in Leeds, there's so many other opportunities within the same company. Being able to move around anywhere in the world really, you get to experience a lot of things, I feel, and I'm very excited for that.
The international aspect of the role, the chance to be able to work abroad is something that I was very keen on. And I think a very exciting industry as well.
There are challenges, yeah, but there's always people there to support you and people there that are willing to share their knowledge with you, which is great for someone coming in with little knowledge of the industry and the product.
So the culture around here is really good. I was very impressed because I feel like everyone is treated as equal, so your opinion is valued. It doesn't matter if you speak to senior manager or your peer. You're just treated the same.
Be willing to put yourself out there. Be willing to sort of ask the questions about different products, and as long as you're sort of putting yourself forward, then people around you will encourage you and you'll do well.